I'll never forget the day I realized my dream vacation was slipping through my fingers. I had been planning it for months, a long-awaited trip to Bali. I had saved up, booked everything months ahead, and even packed weeks before departure. I was on cloud 9, imagining the beaches, the temples, the food. I could practically feel the sun on my skin. Then, out of nowhere, life threw a punch. I was in the airport, just about to check in when I got the call. The airline had canceled my flight. They were sorry, but no other options were available for weeks. I tried to stay calm, but in that moment, my stomach sank. The entire trip, everything I had dreamed of, was at risk of falling apart. But that's not the worst part. The worst part? I had already paid for everything. Flights, accommodation, activities, food, all non-refundable. I felt the panic rise as I thought about the money I'd invested. I was standing there, staring at the airline counter, knowing that this could lead to a financial disaster if I didn't act fast. It's funny how in moments of stress like that, everything feels 10 times more overwhelming. You think, I've worked so hard for this trip, and now it's all slipping away. It's like the universe is conspiring to take away your joy right when you're at the finish line. But here's the twist. I remembered something I'd signed up for months ago. Travel insurance. I'd always been the skeptical type when it came to things like insurance. I mean, who actually needs it, right? But there I was, panicking and suddenly realizing how crucial that decision had been. I pulled out my phone, found the policy details, and started reading through it. Turns out I was covered. Covered for trip cancellations, covered for the cost of non-refundable bookings, and even covered for unexpected events like medical emergencies. The more I read, the more my heart started to calm down. I called the travel insurance company, and in minutes, I was speaking to a representative who walked me through the process. I submitted my claim, and just like that, I was refunded a significant portion of my costs. I could breathe again. The trip wasn't happening, but I wasn't losing my savings either. I can't even explain the weight that lifted off my shoulders. It wasn't just about getting my money back, it was about knowing that something, anything, had gone right in that moment. That, after everything had felt out of control, I had an ally to help me get back on my feet. That experience completely changed my perspective on travel insurance. It went from being some vague thing I thought was a waste of money to being a lifeline I couldn't imagine traveling without. I'll never skip it again. Here's the thing. We all know life doesn't always go as planned. Flights get canceled. Hurricanes hit. Sickness happens. And if you're unprepared, those bumps in the road can turn into financial disasters. But travel insurance? It's the safety net you didn't know you needed until you do. If you're ever unsure about whether you should get it, trust me, it's worth it. When things go sideways, you'll be so grateful you have it in place. Now, I know there are a million options out there, but I want to share something that genuinely saved me in that moment. Aura's Insure. I found them after that whole trip fiasco, and honestly, I wish I had known about them earlier. Their coverage options are simple, reliable, and so easy to navigate. No jargon, no stress. It's not just about the money. It's about peace of mind, knowing that even when things don't go as planned, you've got something backing you up. So yeah, if you're heading out on a trip soon, maybe give Aura's a look. It's not an ad, it's just a personal recommendation from someone who's been there. Trust me, don't risk it. Get travel insurance. You'll thank yourself later.